Your podcast listening is now evolved as your host Blake and Cristian bring you into the always jam-packed world of wrestling live right now.
All the stupid lies and the stupid games left a vacancy in this picture frame. A prisoner by my own hands. 'Cause if I can't have me, then no one can. I need to heal what I inflict, but I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. As I play roulette with a broken gun, I confess these ends with a sharp and spiteful tongue. So how do I apologize and put the tears back in your eyes when every canvas that I paint is a masterpiece made of my mistakes?
Hello, welcome to the first edition, officially, of Generation Evolution. I am one of your Blake.
The other one, I'm Cristian.
We're sick of this introduction. Welcome to the new show, officially. Hopefully the sound is working on the live stream. I'm trying to figure that out right now. But the if you're watching us live and you're hearing the audio, please let us know. We can fix it right away. Anyway,
I want to do like an hour and a half or so.
oh, I have a backup recording for this. I have a backup just in case. So I am going to do the thing. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, cool. Sorry. I was wondering, last week we did this whole show and the sound didn't work and nobody heard it. So
and a great El Desperado opener to go things off in the process.
So what are we opening up with? I think another
We are opening with Masterpiece by Motions in White, aka my first song I listened to in the new year.
Nice. Very, very cool.
Love the song.
Oh, no, the audio is working. I didn't know the headset.
There we go. Oh, is that what the other one was in for?
Yeah, I literally had that in there just to make sure it was working. So I'm trying to get it live on Instagram as well, but the Instagram is being a pain in the butt this morning. But anyway, we are here.
What do you expect?
I know. We are here. It's going to be a fun one. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to catch up on. Before we get into things, I do want to say, first of all, thank you all for joining us for the debut show officially. I want to thank I think it was Tom Stopp over at PW Torch for actually plugging in the show on his latest episode of AYB.
Shit.
Of NXT AYB. That was pretty cool of him. And so thank you all for joining us. We will be doing this every single Sunday, the schedule is permitting, and everything on Thursday night with Mark. That's I think the Sunday show, I've been joking around. This is the heavy wrestling discussion show, and Thursday will be the goofy, you never know what's going to happen show.
I mean, that'll work.
And we will be live for both broadcasts.
Hopefully.
That is the plan. That is the plan. So we have a lot to get into today. We have a lot to discuss today.
I will not stop freezing. I'm going to lose it.
Yeah, your reception's going in, not on my end.
Okay, there we go.
You're good. The best part is no one will notice it when people watch this later.
Yeah, it just keeps on cutting. I was like, God damn it.
Live podcasting, people. This is live. You're 100%.
You gotta love it.
So we are live. Anyway, let's continue on. We actually last week we were doing a show and we were actually talking about Wrestle Kingdom. We were previewing this, that, and the other thing, and yeah, we got everything got lost. So I figured let's scrap the Wrestle Kingdom stuff because that was over a week ago now, and we'll start our week with Sunday, which was Wrestle Dynasty. And we're not going to get into the whole show because it was really a weird mixed show. There was no real time changes. It was a weird show overall. But
it was a good show.
It was a really good show, and I actually got to watch it. I'm actually in the middle of watching it back. So I was really not in the mental space to watch the whole show last Sunday, so I'm halfway through it now.
I mean, we literally gave up on the main event.
Yeah, well, we were tired and with a lot going on. Anyway, I'm in the middle of rewatching it, and hopefully by Thursday, there is a controversy coming out of the commentary on that show, and we'll talk about it on Thursday's show because I want to rewatch it and hear it myself.
Oh.
Because Charlton currently got suspended for his commentary during the Kenny Omega.
What did he do?
Apparently calling TK a money mark was a little too far.
Oh my god! I heard that he called it like while watching. I was like, And then I hear you yell from the kitchen, did he just say that or something? And it's like, yes, he did.
So that's that. But
Commentators got to watch what the fuck they say.
well, the problem is, okay, we'll talk more this another time. I want to hear Dad's opinion on this, but
Okay.
my opinion on it is he was just doing his job. He's just literally doing the storyline. The TK has this. Like, anyway, by the way, we are officially up on Instagram. So if you're watching on Instagram, we will see our comments. So that's officially working now. So this is, by the way, I just realized something. For those wondering, we do have an Instagram and a Facebook and a TikTok for this show. But because we're brand new, we have to still stream on the Blake and South Show side. So just be aware of that, what's going on here, why you're seeing the show on the Blake and South Show side and not on our side yet. We're working on it. We're getting it.
This is the new Blake and South.
Well, it's going to be this show. There will be a new home, and I'm still working on because we're still working on everything.
Yep.
Just wanted to clarify that. Anyway, let's talk about it. The return of Kenny Omega versus Gabe Kidd. I have to rewatch this match because I was in and out of the room. You watched this thing straight through, so you can give better comments than me. Your thoughts on the Omega return?
Good. A great match, actually. They're all about on the outside majority of the match. There was a time where I think it was the Timekeepers area. I don't know the exact layout of the outside like in WWE, but Kenny flew, I think, because I looked down because I'm just looking. This match is also just very like not exhausting. It's just it's just the same stuff, not really doing anything except for like strikes and everything.
Yeah.
And then I look down, I look up, and all I see is Kenny going from I think the ring to the outside over a barricade.
That's insane.
And then Gabe Kidd started bleeding, and then Kenny got hit in the side stomach area. I think that's where he got.
Yeah, something like that.
I think it was supposed to incorporate where he got like surgery.
Yeah.
Was the surgery?
Yeah, the diverticulitis. He had full out surgery. He had multiple surgeries.
I think that was supposed to line with that, and then Kenny started bleeding, and then for the rest of the match they were like fucking stuffed pigs.
Stuffed pigs.
It was not fun to watch because I'm gonna be honest. I thought one of them either gonna pass out of blood loss or something else.
Yeah, weird things happen in Japan. You never quite know. My problem from shots I saw the end of the chair shots. I was like, oh no, don't do that. Don't do that.
They was just pile of chairs.
Yeah. So like I said, I do plan on rewatching this. I was hoping to have it done by now, but there was a whole issue this week that I'm not going to get to on the air. I was in the middle of rewatching it, and I had to go do his personal stuff. So
at least it wasn't like I think it was either ECW, WCW, where Mick Foley asked the chairs to be thrown in the ring by God knows how many times.
Epic moment.
And then they had to legitimately say, "Stop throwing chairs."
Oh, so you want to hear a story? NXT when Rhea Ripley won the title. I think it was Ripley when she won the title, and it was on an episode of NXT, and the NXT universe jumped into the crowd, from the crowd to celebrate, like a buzzer beating 3-pointer. To the far left, you can see friend of the show, Tom Staub, standing right there celebrating in the ring. To the left, it's actually pretty funny. You can see him.
But yeah, it was a great match, and Kenny won with a one-winged angel, which the first attempt he could not do because his side gave out on him. And then, for the love of God, Gabe Kidd kicked out of a V-trigger and a Kamigoye at 1.
That's insane. That's absolutely.
You were in the ring. You were in the room for that one.
Yeah, I did. Like I said, I do want to rewatch this whole match. Between the match itself and the commentary, I want to rewatch this whole thing. So hopefully by Thursday night when we come back, I'll have rewatched it and I can give more opinion on it.
This match, the first half, striking fest. Last half of the match, just kill the opponent.
Sweet.
Just kill them.
Okay. All right. So don't worry about that. Okay, for those watching live, if you're seeing is Christian's having any issues on his phone, don't worry about it. It will fix itself in the replay. So by the time these people do the replay, it will fix itself.
Okay.
We've had this problem before. But anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Take yourself off the Wi-Fi. Take yourself off the Wi-Fi. So while Christian gets his connection figured out, let's go over to talk.
Oh, wait.
There we go. There we go. Fixed it. All right. Let's talk about
5G.
The first Raw on Netflix that was going on last week at the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles. This is pre-wildfires. By the way, breaking into this. I know people are not watching this live from California because obviously you're dealing with the wildfires. But our definitely full on condolences to anyone that's dealing with the wildfires. Please be safe. Please don't take any chances. Just be safe and evacuate.
Take care and just.
And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm very sorry from the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry for what you're going through.
Yeah, like, it sucks. It really sucks. I've never seen anything like
And
this.
it's uncontrollable too.
And it hasn't stopped yet.
No.
It is Sunday morning, and there's a post about NFL playoff game in there tomorrow night, and they moved it to Glendale, Arizona, because of the fires. So like, it's crazy. I still have no idea how WWE ran on Tuesday, and I'll get to that in a few minutes. But they ran a show on Tuesday while the offers were going on. I have no idea how they did a show Tuesday, but we'll get to that. Anyway, at the Intuit Dome this past Monday, we hyped it up. They hyped it up. They hyped it up. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the damn venue. That's number one. The Intuit Dome is gorgeous.
Oh my god! I'm gonna be honest. It looked like an actual 2K arena from WWE.
The
It
drones
looked
flying.
so
Apparently,
good.
in the building, they had drones flying around. Get a lot of those shots too. There was crazy.
Oh, you know what the drone should have done? They should have dropped down tickets.
Like at the Admirals game.
Yeah.
But no,
Just drop down like free coupons for like wrestling merch
So
or, like,
random.
for the next show.
So random.
I mean, it would. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It might actually be that actually might do something though.
Oh, so I got some comments coming in the chat from Tom Stout.
Hello, Tom.
Let me see if it shows up in my comments before I read it up there. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't work up. I'll read it up here. So Tom Stout said, "Damn right. When Biener reached Shayna, the event staff came around and told us we were allowed in the ring after, essentially spoiling the finish. Cool to be in the ring. I learned it's tougher than it looks to slide in the ring from the floor. I actually did. One time we were at a show, and I remember the mats being really, really tough. And you can bang against them. It's actually a lot harder than you realize. I didn't realize how hard the ring were.
I'm gonna be honest. I was watching an indie scene. A guy tried to slide into the ring like John Cena. He busted his knee so fucking bad that it dislocated.
That's crazy.
He was like, he tried to do the whole John Cena slide in. It just busted his knee right on the side, right on the hardest part of the ring, the apron. And I understand why he dislocated his knee.
Yeah, the hardest part of the ring is a joke that Taz said once, but now I understand it.
It
After
really
being
is.
by it. So
It really is.
by the way, anyone watching live, please comment Instagram on any Instagram or Facebook or on YouTube. I'll read it here on the air. And if you're on YouTube and on Facebook, I will actually put it up on the screen. All right. Continuing on. Back to the Raw on Netflix. First Raw on Netflix. I love the setup. I love the building. The video package I played at the beginning is not controversial to me, as it was a lot of people, because I don't give a fuck that work. Because it played the video, and they actually said like work and shoot and face and heel and all kinds of stuff. Like, here's the problem I have with that: face and heel are common literary phrases. That's not wrestling. That's literary phrases.
That's just how you.
And number two, I got spoiled. I was 17 Water Elephant in New York last year. There's literally a song talking about kayfabe circus song in that show. It's literally talking about what the circus and what lies the circus tells you in that show. So I'm like, even if you heard that song anywhere, you know what it all means.
Yep.
And then the other thing else was work and shoot. And the funny part about this, now right before this broadcast, I listened to Evan Tiki in New York. It's a sports show I listen to every day. And Tiki Barber, not a wrestling fan, used the word work in the middle of the show talking about some NFL players. And I'm like, yeah, it's not a wrestling term. No. So people were going up with that.
Would you say it's more of a sports term?
It's more of just a general thing. Like work and shoot are normal. Like that's what it is. But anyway, let's get to the show itself. And we'll start with The Rock, completely destroying all storylines for the next year.
Yeah.
I put in my notes, it says right on the screen, the front of The Rock not being the final boss. The Rock came out with the People's Championship, gave it to as he joked, his pebbles, which made me laugh, not gonna lie. That made me chuckle.
What?
His pebbles, his kids. It made me laugh. Pat McAfee said that. Pat McAfee said that made me laugh. Pat McAfee said that one. But The Rock came out, and then he literally cut this promo.
Is Dad the Boulder?
You know The Rock had to play his dad on that 70s show?
Wait, what?
The Rock played his dad on that 70s show.
You know, I'm not going to question that.
Because that 70s show obviously based in the 70s, and they went and Rock was just acting, and one of his first roles on that 70s show playing his dad.
Okay, then.
It worked out really well. It actually really good.
One more. Was his grandfather the Mountain?
Hi, Chief. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. So The Rock came out, and he first he praises Netflix, and then he literally goes up and thanks the Netflix brats that are up in his box. It's back me up laughing. And then he starts talking how highly about Cody.
Well, it literally just went from him slapping the shit out of him to literally praising.
They had an epic the day after Mania. They had that awesome promo, the lead to things. And then we had their confrontation at Bad Blood. But then the Bad Blood thing changed from Kid to KO because KO attacked Kevin after that too. KO attacked
Everyone just jumping Cody.
But The Rock literally squashed all of that in one sentence by praising Cody. I couldn't believe it. And then he starts talking about Roman too, and I'm like, oh, come on, dude, what are you doing?
You literally just shut down like so many stuff you could have been doing. But
like, I've heard rumor he may not be built for Mania, and if that's the case, I get it.
Okay, yeah, fine.
But god damn it, dude, what did you do?
We could have used that when you got back.
And then the opening match, which I really enjoyed. It was Roman
This was
Reigns
a good match.
beating Solo Sikoa to win the Ufalata or the Ufala as you see on the screen. But The Rock came out instead of Heyman to put the ball on him, completely scratching that storyline as well. Because I was convinced that The Rock was going to take the Ufala by the end of the show, and he did not.
And just walk away with it.
Oh, trust me, I got more about The Rock in a minute.
Oh, God.
So we have Roman. Roman won, finally. I really enjoyed this match. And, okay, so apparently overseas, they're in the middle of testing Raw on Netflix to be commercial free. So a lot of people got to see this match commercial free, which is pretty cool. I thought this was fun. People were like, "Oh my god, is this match took forever?" Like, it's how our Bloodline match is. They're always slow and plodding. It's what it is.
And when it finally kicked,
I thought the ending was great. The ending was
great. That spear Solo sold his ass off.
I agree. 100% agree. So Roman Reigns has the follow up. By the way, he has officially announced he's going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Jesus,
which is insane.
The last
Rumble right now, it's Cena, Punk, Roman, LA Knight. Those are the people announced so far.
Oh, I thought there was one more.
Those are the ones officially that I know of. But they probably have more. And we'll have more, obviously.
Logan Paul's number 30.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God, I hope not.
But,
well,
now that Roman has a Ulafala, and we move on, he's out the top of chief. Is this over for Solo? Because I noticed on SmackDown, they were concentrating more on Jacob at too.
Well, like you said, for Roman in the Rumble, how long is Century's going to be?
Christ. He's got to be early in the Rumble just to take time.
And I literally said jokingly last night, by the time Roman gets to the ring, 3 or 4 entrants have already entered the ring.
John Cena's first Royal Rumble. John Cena's first Royal Rumble. He was still doing the rapper gimmick. He did an entire rap during the 2 minutes interval between when he came out and the next person came out. He did an entire rap. I'm not even joking.
Did he like start rapping against the guy who just came out?
No, but it was everyone in the ring because he came out in the middle of the Rumble, so he was rapping against everybody in the ring. He did a full circle around the ring in a full 2 minutes. That was one of those moments. It's like,
but yeah,
that worked so well.
Roman gets to the ring, like 10 people like pass him, and they're like, "Yo, it's the tribal chief." Put the ones up at the front past him.
All right. Well, we go back to The Rock a second. So after this,
oh God, we
go backstage to an Instagram live video that The Rock did after he left the Roman in the ring. For some reason, he decided to go on Instagram live, which I usually is hysterical. That's where we got the fuck Cody Rhodes stuff. Actually, was through an Instagram live from The Rock, and fuck your story and stuff like that. We got it through that, so I have no problem with doing. Yeah, we got all that stuff through that. But anyway, Rock is an Instagram live, and they showed this on Raw. And literally it was him giving everyone handshakes. And then him and Cody meeting up at the parking lot, taking shots of the Rock's whiskey. Of the Rock's whiskey. And then The Rock got in his truck and drove away. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Literally not being the final boss at all.
I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that happened. I'm like, wow.
God, it was.
And this is the first hour of Raw. That was like the first hour of Raw.
God.
After that, we had the one and only John Cena show up on Raw, come down to the ring, and in John Cena fashion, talk about how he hasn't won a match in, I think we calculated, what was it, 4 years at this point? 5 years at this point?
4.
And he will be in the Rumble because it's the lottery ticket to be in the world title match. You're John Cena. You can get a title match. Just stop doing the storyline. It's stupid. But he's in the Rumble.
I hate to say it, but it's the equivalent of just Goldberg. You just walk up and ask.
But your John Cena would be even more important than Goldberg. We will check on you throughout.
I figured it out. The 3 ways to get a title match guaranteed:
what?
Royal Rumble, Money Bank, or be John Cena.
You put it that way. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you at all. I'm not going to argue with you whatsoever.
Or be in a chamber match. I don't fucking know.
Or the chamber match. There's the chamber too. So let me ask you a question as the John Cena fan.
So that was funny.
I'm going to keep a track eye on you throughout the year with this. How are you feeling as his retirement year has officially begun?
Well, like you said, this is my first official wrestler retirement.
Right.
I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel.
Hey, that's fine. Like I said, we're just getting started on this year.
But when it comes to this, the Royal Rumble, for the love of God, every ounce of me wants him to win, but he's not going to. He's not going to be able to.
Long-term booking, I am saying, and I'll get back to me on when we do the Rumble preview show on the 30th with Mark and probably Mandy. But right now, I'm saying CM Punk's going to win the Rumble. But again, that could change between now and then.
All I'm saying is either I want him to be Grand Slam or 17. That's all I want.
I know, you've been saying it. And
I'm going to keep on saying it until it happens.
After all that, we have a title change. Rhea Ripley beat Liv Morgan to win the WWE Women's Championship. And then for some reason, this is my phrase lately, for some reason, Undertaker came out and did his entrance and then posed with Rhea on the ramp.
It was just the emo dad walk.
It was so weird. It was a weird moment. Like, I mean, no sense to me.
I mean, it works.
It does. For some reason, it works with Rhea's gimmick. So, like, it works with her gimmick.
I just got to say one thing about this match.
Yeah.
Rhea did not need to win at all.
Really?
No, because the title was with Liv. It made Liv.
Okay.
Without it, it just shut down all of Liv's thing.
Okay, that was a fair question. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. That's a good point.
It just shut down Liv's character because her character. I'm not just saying it bluntly, but it was with the title. Without it, it's just Liv Morgan again. It's not the whole gimmick that she has.
See, I was interested to me that Liv now can be in the Rumble. I don't see her winning the Rumble, but she can hit the final 2 or 3. That would be awesome. Funny part is, I know Liv has came in last in so many of these matches. Like she's next to last or last in a lot of these weird, crazy matches. So I don't want her to do that again. We'll see how that works. But you're right. I didn't think about that. She did a ton of more than Rhea does.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea's Rhea.
This is their third attempt to give Rhea the title.
Well, she got hurt. Well, she had the belt for a year. She had the belt for a year, and then she got hurt. And this is their first time she got a belt back.
No. I'm just saying this is their third match against each other.
Oh yeah.
Like we didn't need to have it.
And we did get a riptide on Dom after, which made me happy. I'm not gonna lie.
After he got kicked in the balls.
Yeah, but the riptide on Dom made me happy.
His little Doms.
But the problem is, I still go with Jason Powell's theory that we should have had Rhea Ripley versus Dom on this show.
Yeah.
On the first Raw on Netflix. But I think, understandably now, knowing what this show turned out to be, why they didn't do that. I'm understanding now.
I mean, we may eventually get it sometime in the run, and Dominic
would love
Mysterio
to.
becomes the women's champion.
Well, no, I want him to get destroyed by Rhea on Raw. I think that'd be fucking great. Okay, let's talk about this.
Oh God,
this happened.
I just looked over.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh God,
enters and gets booed out of Los Angeles. This was unbelievable.
I mean, there's really not much to say.
Well, okay, so I was wondering, because those who are new, where I stand on the subject matter. I'm reading this time. We're on the subject matter. Hulk Hogan, I think, is a douchebag. We talked about this back when he got canceled originally. This is before he aligned with Trump, before the Trumper stuff, before all of that. I think he was a racist. He's a jackass, and I think he's overrated.
Yes,
that's his how I look at things.
You just described Hulk Hogan in one sentence.
So that's where I'm standing, and so I'm so happy to hear the LA crowd boo the shit out of him. I'm so happy because he didn't come out for any reason. Like Taker came out for a reason to put over Rhea. Hogan literally came out to plug his beer
with who
with Jimmy Hart. And Jimmy Hart, by the way, never aged, but
he does not.
But Hogan, he did not. He should not have been out there. And I get it. He's Hogan, and they want to try to be over, but there's nothing fixing this. He's still a douchebag.
And now, especially with
Trump situation.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: like Taker had Trump on his damn podcast, and he didn't get booed. So I don't think it's only Trump. I think there's more to this.
I think it's just because he's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, because Hulk Hogan is so much of an asshole. But then we had the main event. CM Punk beat Seth Rollins in their first ever match, one-on-one. I enjoyed this match so much. I really did. Like, I thought this match was great. It probably helped the fact that this show was not 3.5 hours, only 3 hours, by the way. I appreciated that. I thought it was a great match. It was great. Good.
First off, I'd just like to say how he beat Seth Rollins was the exact same way he beat Jon Moxley.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
I actually watched the clip, and it was literally the exact same. It looked like it was the exact same match, and it was for the AW title, and then It was just beat Seth Rollins. And now all we need to see is Roman versus Punk. The man who created the Shield can destroy the Shield.
Did you happen to notice that the jacket Punk wore was the same jacket that he wore when he punched Jack Perry?
Yeah.
It's the same jacket. I was like, that is a troll job I've ever seen one. I love it.
Oh my god.
But and after the show, so I'm still have to finish the post show because I'm not gonna lie, I was having a rough I was exhausted on Tuesday. I didn't get a chance to finish the whole post show. And Christian just dropped his phone.
God bless America.
It's been one of those mornings. But let's see if he fixes that. Punk cut this passionate promo after the show talking to Jackie Redman. And I'm like, and he put himself in the Rumble and he put himself like, where is this Punk been? Like, this is the Punk that they need to have on regular TV because this promo was phenomenal.
It's been a long
It really was. It was great. It was great. I thought that was a great promo. Thoughts on Punk now being in the Rumble. And this time for real, being in the Rumble, not like last year's weirdness.
Okay, well, I gotta say one thing though. Don't get hurt with the Future Shock DT.
keep Drew away from him in the Rumble.
Keep Drew away from him and everything will be fine.
That's very, very funny.
If Drew's not even in the Rumble, and I swear to God, if he screws over Punk, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
I actually expect Drew to be in the Rumble. I expect the Rumble to be stacked. Excellent.
This Rumble is gonna be stacked, and like I said, half those competitors are gonna be in the ring before Roman even makes the ring.
All right, before we get over to back over to NXT New Year's Evil that happened last Tuesday in LA. That's the show in LA. I'm wondering how the hell they had the show with the wildfire going on. But I wanted to shout out to Tom Stop again, saying, doing a great job, guys. Congrats on the new show. Thank you. Tom. Thank you.
Wait,
Tom.
I think there's another message.
That wasn't from Tom. That was the last message.
No, go back.
I read those already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I read those already.
That
Oh, there it is. I was gonna be there for Rhea, but couldn't make it. No. Oh yeah. I was gonna be there for this Rhea win, but I couldn't make it so that they had to take her at the last second. Thank you, Tom. Well done.
Okay, no.
Well done. Well
Tom.
played. Well played, Tom. Well played.
Nice one, Tom.
All right. Let's get to NXT New Year's Evil. Did you happen to see New Year's Evil? I watched those.
I got the clips.
Okay.
I didn't watch the full show.
This is a really good show. This is a really, really good show. The whole first hour was all women's match. The whole first hour.
I saw
great.
I saw the card and I was like, oh my god, that's actually so amazing.
And we're watching it literally like the women's match. The women's match. The women's match.
The women's match.
But you know, the cool part, I said this to Mandy, their mother, and I said this to her watching the show. They could pull off an all women's show again and not tell anybody and just do it.
Mm-hmm.
And no one would question it.
Nope.
They almost did it once. They almost had an entire women's match. The only thing they did, they had a mixed tag match. But everything else was all women's matches throughout the rest of the show. Like, it was almost all women's matches the entire show. That was a cool 2 hours. I mean, nobody even noticed it. And the best part just kind of happened. It was like, oh shit, it was almost all women's matches today. But we opened up the show. Surprised the hell out of me. It was nobody match. I'm not gonna lie, surprised the hell out of me. But Julia finally winning the NXT Women's Championship, beating Roxanne Perez, ending Roxanne Perez's reign
again.
And I thought this match was great. I really enjoyed this match. I mean, I enjoyed this match a lot. Your thoughts on Julia now being a champion? Possibility Roxanne Perez probably getting called up.
Roxanne, what did I just say?
I don't know. What did you say?
Roxanne,
Roxy, Rock.
Waka
Waka.
The Rock.
Waka.
The Rock is gonna appear in the Rock.
No, the Rock is the Rock's daughter, and
Roxanne Perez is gonna be in the Rumble, being called up.
Waka.
Shoot, there it is. Shoot, there.
Anyway,
but
Julia being champion.
I gotta love it because she's gonna be a defending champion, and I just gotta say one thing: that knee, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm coming along on Julia. Julia, I didn't know how much. I heard the hype, but I learned my lesson with a lot of the hype. I don't believe the hype till I see it. What are you doing? You can see you, right? You can see you, right? But Julia winning the title and earning it, and not winning it in her first match. I appreciate the fact they took a little while to get her to earn this win. I have no problem with that. I think it's going to be good for her. I hope it's not as dominant. See, it can't even be as dominant as Asuka. Because Julia already lost. She already lost the match.
Yep.
So she can't be as dominant as Asuka, which I greatly appreciate.
I mean, you could still have the thing of saying you've never lost a match as champion.
Yes. Asuka still didn't done that either.
Asuka never lost.
She didn't lose.
Who did she even lose to?
She never lost at NXT.
Oh no, she got injured and they got robbed from her.
No, she didn't even do that. She vacated the title when she got brought up to the main roster.
So pretty much she's still undefeated in NXT.
Yeah, and he even had her come back and still won a singles match. since then. She has never
Julia
lost.
versus Asuka, make it happen.
She has never lost a match in NXT, Asuka. It's crazy, isn't it? Isn't it nuts?
Why did I really thought she lost the title.
She did. Vacated it. They vacated it.
I really
Amber Moon was supposed to beat her, and they changed their mind. They had her vacated.
Oh
And Amber Moon ended up being the next champion.
Ember Moon, yeah.
So,
Oh, you mean Athena?
well, at the time, Amber Moon.
Which had an amazing fucking theme.
So Julia, and then in the main event, what the fuck? Weird ending. I enjoyed her as champion, but the way we got here was weird. Obafemi is now the NXT champion. He pinned Trick Williams. The match involved Eddie Thorpe. Eddie Thorpe earlier in the show was jumped, and Ava didn't believe him because Ava was lied to by Eddie Thorpe in the past. Well, Obafemi went up a little bit to her. Yeah, I beat him up. I was like, okay, thank you for that.
I mean, at least he was honest.
Exactly, he's just upfront about it. And they wrote Eddie Thorpe out of this match, and then he showed up in the match anyway.
What's the point of saying you got your ass jumped if you're just gonna pull Roman Reigns and
I
join
didn't get
halfway
it.
through the match?
I didn't get it. Like, why did you even have to have the whole story to make the triple threat match, especially if Owen was going to win the title anyway? Like, what did it matter? You could have the exact same match with Eddie Thorpe involved. It made Eddie Thorpe look good, and Owen would still win. You know what I mean? Especially because Eddie wasn't even there to get the pin. Trick got pinned.
The
So it's not
champion
like-
got pinned.
Like, at that point, like, it's not even he was there to get pinned. So,
That's
Obafemi.
what we thought it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Obafemi is the NXT champion. I'm excited for this. I love Obafemi, and he's a badass
Ooh.
motherfucker.
Ooh.
How do you feel about Obafemi? I never even got your opinion on him.
he's. I'm gonna be honest. Watching more and more of his matches, I start to like the guy more and more. But originally, I thought he was just like they pushed him way too quickly. But now he's really growing. I think he's really gonna do good.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gonna be really. He was dominant NXT North American champion.
Yeah, he was, and I like the fact that they're doing almost like this. Almost like I did here, like they did with Gunther on the main roster. Where like I dominated IC champion, now I'm world champion. Same mentality with Oba, which I actually think is really cool how they're
And
doing that.
Every match, every like big match, North American title, the Iron Survivor.
Yep, he did it all. He's done it all,
He's done it all, literally.
which I like. I like the fact.
Oh
that he-
God! Imagine when he goes to the main roster.
you know what? It is? I can't wait for him to debut in a Rumble, and he's gonna be a big guy in a Rumble.
Gunther versus
Oh my
Obafemi.
God,
Powerbomb
that'd be
versus
fucking
Powerbomb.
That'd be fucking great. I'm not gonna lie, that would be great. So, and then so at the end of the show,
Oh God! Oh no!
so let me explain this. So The Rock, after he took a shot and got his truck and drove away on Raw, he
Shot. Wrong.
he told everybody, "I'll see you on NXT," and everyone knew that. Okay, fine, he's going to visit his daughter. But Ava obviously is the general manager of NXT. By the way, Ava was sitting next to him at the Golden Globes last Sunday. He was sitting next to him as his date at the Golden Globes, which I thought was pretty cute. If you take out the fact that it's Ava and she's the NXT general manager, it is pretty cool that Rock took his daughter to the Golden Globes. I think that's pretty cool. The loosest award show in all award shows. So everyone's drunk at the Golden Globes, and that's the whole thing with the Golden Globes. But anyway, so The Rock shows up here.
I just read that.
I'll explain that. I'll read all that in a second. I'll read it in a minute. But The Rock shows up, talks to Ava. We figured, okay, cool. They have a backstage segment. Awesome. And
The Rock
Ethan
shows up.
Page was involved in it. Ethan Page is a massive Rock fan in the real world, so that was cool for him. One of his dream matches against The Rock. So the fact that he got to do a segment with The Rock is pretty cool. But then Ava gives The Rock advice on how to cut a promo in the ring, which made me chuckle.
Oh my God!
That made me laugh.
That's actually funny.
But then The Rock comes out, and I'm going to put it up my screen. Exactly how I worded it on my notes. The Rock came into the ring and for some reason rambled and then cut off by the AEW. He joked earlier that he showed up at NXT without knowing what to say. He did get to the ring and had nothing to say. Literally had nothing to say.
And then
To the point where he was cursing, and because we're in the CW, they had to censor it because they're not even a cable station. You can't get away with that here. He's cursing up a storm, so I don't even know half of what he said. And then he goes and literally, he started yelling, he started talking to a producer about time cues at a certain point. And then he's like, fine, you all fans are awesome, support NXT. And they have this really awesome clip from talking about how I love NXT. They use the commercials now, which is awesome.
and then
And then he goes to do his catchphrase. If you smell, what about? But the problem is, I don't know where it got cut off where, because here we get it right to the top of the hour. So even for us, his catchphrase got cut off.
if
for
you
us.
smell,
What I thought was awesome. but so openly laughed. And
I
cackled when
heard
this
from
happened.
my room this man laughing his ass off,
I
and I didn't know
cackled.
what. And then I asked him, he's like,
Cackling. But he apparently I want to know at other cities because other places cut the show off at 58. You didn't even get that far. You didn't even get to the credits.
you gotta,
Because that happened with the Zarya debut. A lot of people missed the Zarya debut because it was at 8:59, and a lot of people missed it. So like,
I mean, we barely got the solid.
so there we go. The Rock was on NXT for some reason and did his thing.
Your favorite wording
I mean, it fits everything right now. It fits everything right now.
for some reason.
For some reason.
For some
We
reason,
know why he was there to put over Ava. Like, it was a weird
for
segment.
some reason, you can get the chicken chalupa and the
What?
Taco Bell locos taco.
What
And
are you
if
talking
you combine them
about?
together, you get diarrhea explosion.
What are you talking about?
I have no goddamn clue. Now I really want tacos.
Let's go over to Dynamite. There's only one good thing to talk about because other stuff will be on this week's show. Kenny Omega returned, got his promo, came out to his New Japan Final Fantasy music, which was awesome.
I love.
By the way, that threw a lot of people up. I want your opinion. Tell people about this music because I know you loved it more than a lot of people did.
Love it. Even though his battle cry and his what was it, Devil's Sky?
Yeah.
Theme? Those two are amazing. But this is a new Kenny, so it involves for a new theme, and I kind of like the new theme to be honest, because it's just like you said, it's Final Fantasy related, or like the composers of Final Fantasy,
Right?
And he's openly said he loves Final Fantasy. His literal finisher is the main character's nickname,
Right.
and then the V trigger is also from Final Fantasy. No, Street Fighter.
See, I wanted your opinion as someone who's younger because this is for people like you. This theme song is for people like you that are the younger audience they're trying to bring in. And you fret nuts when you heard the music. So like, I'm happy to hear it.
Because when you originally said it, when you said it was a Final Fantasy, I had to take a double take because he's openly said he loves Final Fantasy and stuff like that.
And he went on. So for those who missed it, right before Wrestle Dynasty, Kenny Omega went on Twitter and said my new music to warn people there's new music
Because people are going to be. So
and I respected
confused.
the fact he warned people. I give him credit. But it's like I got created by was written by the creator, the composer for the producer and composer for Final Fantasy. I'm like, well, shit. Even I knew that was a big deal. Even I knew that, and I told you around the Wrestle Kingdom, and you're like, wait, what? Wait, what?
I had to say,
Bless you.
damn it. I had to take it. Oh my god, I had to take a double take on that because it was like that's a big deal. Because if you got the video game composer to do your theme song, that's gonna be something big.
It's pretty awesome, and the music's awesome. I love the music. I'm not gonna lie.
It actually just sounds like straight from Final Fantasy.
It will take people in hip hop. People hate change, and I get that. But people get used to it. People get used to it. Remember, people went nuts when Roman Reigns they changed the theme music to the more facey extended intro, and now people love it. People absolutely love it. So like,
because it has that.
Well, I always say this. I think Jim Ross said it perfectly. Oh, and also Jim Johnson. I was remember Jim Johnson, the first Starcast. Jim Johnson did a sit down and actually did a full interview talking about this stuff. It was really cool. But the whole goal of theme music is that first note, which is why like Cody, you're the boom. And everyone's like, oh shit, it's Cody. Everyone knows it's him. Like,
Well, also
everyone has that, and
even though
Roman
it's-
has that now.
even though it's not a theme song, a well-known song. Welcome to the Black Parade. You know it's the Black Parade because of the Bing.
There was a thing like that in like Season of Love from Rent. Like the beginning of that, everyone knows that beginning. It's like, okay,
Told you life was gonna
That's
be
the Friends
this
team.
way. I know, but it's you also know because of the first beginning part.
yeah, but that's I always say about team about how Omega came out, kind of really good promo, serious promo.
I actually saw that was actually that was amazing.
Yeah, a really serious to the point promo, talking about his surgeries and talking about everything he's been through and diverticulitis. And now here we are. We have somebody watching the show. Hi, everyone's watching. Please comment.
Hello.
Anyway, so the Kenny Omega returns, being serious, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for this Kenny. If we get this, keep this Kenny going. How do you feel about Ospreay coming to the rescue of Kenny Omega?
Never have I thought the two men who made each other bleed horribly at was Forbidden Door.
Something like that, yes.
The same man who just came out to save the guy.
Yeah, amazing. I love it.
After Kenny got jumped by his former man.
It's a respect thing. I like the respect thing. And it's perfect for Ospreay's character. Like, it's so perfect for Ospreay. That he would be the kind of character, be like, okay, I'm going to come to the rescue, even when one of my enemies, I'm still going to come to the rescue.
With the steel chair.
Yes, I loved it. I thought that was really well done.
Which he just beat the shit out of, oh my God, Kyle Fletcher.
Yes. So, all right. Let's move on to this week in wrestling. there's a lot going on. And to their credit, they've announced a lot. And if they could announce this stuff as a podcaster, as someone announces people that don't do a Sunday morning podcast, please give us material to talk about. Thank you. But Raw on Netflix episode number 2, they have another good lineup. First of all, we have the Intercontinental Women's Championship Championship Tournament final. It is Dakota Kai versus Lyra Valkyria.
I already got who I
Who are you picking?
Dakota Kai.
Really? I'm thinking I want to see Dakota win, but I wouldn't be shocked if they put in a Lyra. But I think Dakota might win. I really want
How do
Dakota
you
to win.
pronounce her name?
Lyra.
Lyra?
Lyra Valkyria.
I always said Wywa.
It's Lyra Valkyria.
I always say Wywa, and no one's corrected me.
No, I never said it in front of me, obviously.
I've always said Wyra because I couldn't really pronounce the
It's
L.
Lyra.
Lyra.
Yeah.
It's a lion
Like
bitch.
Lyra. Exactly.
She's a lion bitch.
But I'm going to go with
Her name's probably not even Valkyria. Her last name could be like Stephanie Valkyria.
Well, we'll get there. Oh, did I even mention Stephanie Valkyria? Oh, no, that's the next show. That's the next show. But anyway, Dakota Kai. And then we move on. We're finally getting the end of the Damian Priest Finn Balor
Thank
feud in a
God.
street fight.
Oh, we had the end of Judgment Day before Bloodline.
But do you expect Damian Priest to win this?
No,
Really?
I
Good.
expect to see Finn finally win and beat.
Really?
Because if you've noticed, every time Priest has had the upper hand, but Finn finally is get the chance to beat Damian.
Interesting.
Because
I look at it that way.
If wait,
We're good. Nothing new. Good.
yeah.
I'll keep an eye on it. It's good.
Oh my God, I lost my train of thought. But Finn finally is a win over Priest because if you every single time it's either Priest team wins or Priest wins or Priest looks dominant in the match. Give Finn his time to shine. Just
Okay.
give it to him because it's been a minute since he's actually done something
I'm
good.
intrigued. I'm intrigued how this is going to go. And then finally, the other match that's been announced is Chad Gable versus the quote unquote mystery luchador. It's Penta. Which is, to be honest here, it's
Zero
Penta.
miedo.
How do you feel about Penta making debut in WWE and against Chad Gable? I think it's going to be a really good match. Surprisingly good match.
This is gonna be a fantastic match,
Yes.
and it's not gonna be Penta. It's gonna be Sin Cara.
Christ. Well, to their credit, I'm surprised that they actually introduced him as Penta
But
at the video on Monday.
what's
I'm very
also
surprised.
throwing me off is I know I keep bringing up the move, but Penta's legit finisher is the package power driver.
He's going to have to change it.
I
That's
know.
what the story of KO going right now.
Mhm.
They're going to have to.
That's what me and my friend talked about. If Penta does come to I know this stuff, sorry. If Penta does come to WWE, he's either gonna have to change his finisher or at least do something else. Because the package power driver, especially with the KO thing, you cannot have that.
Yeah, the whole storyline of KO right now is the fact that the package driver is the thing. It's not a banned move, which is great for the storyline. It's a fantastic storyline twist. But you're right. Actually, he's got to figure out some of his moves. Like half of their moveset is like super kicks and power drivers.
Who Penta?
Penta. He's got to figure out something else.
You know what he could
How
have
is that
though?
wardrobe is that?
You know what he could have though? You know that damn arm breaker thing he does?
Yes.
He could have that
That
as
could work.
a
That could work. That
because
could work.
he could
Yes.
also have it as a submission or like the opponent just gives up.
Absolutely. That's a good
Like
point,
the
actually.
Kimura lock.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And then he also has that like driver, the pump handle driver thing where you like grabs him like
we'll see what WWE looks like.
I know.
WWE Penta looks
I'm just listing stuff off
I
because
agree. No, I need that idea. I need that out there.
that
you gotta
power
do
driver
something.
you cannot have that especially right now
Especially.
because again I just really want to see a package power driver off the ladder through a ladder
And we'll get there when we get to the Rumble.
ladder wars.
Ladder War. So, all right.
Did I say it right?
You did. Ladder War. All right.
Did I say
And
wars?
NXT this coming week, to their credit, they're back in Orlando and they are stacking this
Woo!
fucking show. We have a NXT Women's North American Championship number contendership match. It is Stephanie Bakir versus Shotzi.
Why did I see Carmelo Hayes?
Where?
I saw contenders and I thought it said Carmelo Hayes from afar.
Wow.
And I was like, why is Carmelo Hayes the match?
But it's
'Cause I just saw
Stephanie-
Stephanie.
So here's the funny part about this. Stephanie Bakir won a number contendership match for the North American Championship on the New Year's Evil. Shotzi pinned the North American champion at New Year's Evil. Christian cocked himself up for some reason. I don't know what's going on over here.
Because I read it. The NXT Women's North American Championship #1 Carmelo Hayes match. And I was like, what? What? I was
Oh
like,
my God.
Why is Stephanie McKeer Shotzi facing first #1 Carmelo Hayes? What is going on this morning?
So North American champion.
It's just like El Desperado and El Generico, the same person.
This is what happens when we record. We do stuff in the morning. This is what the show's going to be. But
Oh my god.
Stephanie Bakir, the winner of this match will face Fallon Henley for the Women's North American Championship. Do you expect Stephanie Bakir to be the number one contender officially? Wow, you are God. You are God.
Number one Carmella Hayes.
God. Holy fuck, are you God right now? Like, I have lost you completely.
Stephanie McMahon. No, that's not McMahon. Oh my god.
I don't know what that means.
It's almost 11.
I don't know what's happening.
Stephanie McKeer. McKeer? What's up the accent?
Come on, give me your answer.
Stephanie McKeer is gonna win. Shotzi. This is the first episode, folks. Welcome to the first episode of Generation Evolution, where we lose our shit. Oh my god, Shotzi. Even though it was actually nice seeing her back at NXT, though.
Yeah, she's been back from injury. I'm happy she's back. I haven't come out for a full entrance yet. So I couldn't even tell you because it was different this week because of the they did a 6-man tag and they had people come out together. So.
Oh no! You know they should have done. She should just drove by the tank and have her on the side.
I think the tank is in Orlando, so it's easier in Orlando than they're on the road. Because they're on the road this week. They're in LA and they're back in their performance center. That's where the tank is.
I remember where she was like in so many different towns. They had to fucking drive a tank, and I actually saw this.
It's different on the main roster because you can put it on one of the trucks.
Yeah.
It's
Just put it in the truck. No, when she was also in NXT, that bitch was in a truck.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like it's different. So anyway, they have another one. They have another number one match going on. It is the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Yes, they're actually talking about this in NXT finally. It is in an number one contendership match.
Ooh.
It is the Unholy Union, Isla Dawn and Alba Fire versus the Meta Girls. Alba Fire. What's that? Alba Fire.
It's Abba.
Oh, Alba Fire versus the Meta Girls, Lash Legend, and Jakara Jackson.
A.K. Miss Williams.
We don't talk about that on the air anymore, but kayfabe.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, it's hard, by the way, to say kayfabe when the two of them are posting vacation photos from Hawaii together.
Literally.
That happened right before NXT New Year's Evil. But anyway.
I think that said Bean Girl.
Well, Meta Girls. It's the Meta Girls. I don't know what to do here because the winner obviously is they're going for the tag team titles.
Who are the champions?
Who are the tag team champions?
Bianca and Naomi?
Yes, Bianca and Naomi. So the winner of this space is Bianca and Naomi. Who do you think's gonna win?
I gotta go with the Meta Girls.
Look at the Meta Girls. The whole union. I feel like they need to put over the Meta Girls right now. But it should be interesting how this is gonna go.
Unholy Union did win the titles.
Yeah, they were longtime champions actually until they lost to Ronda and Shayna.
I never want to hear those words ever again.
That happened. Ronda Rousey, by the way, just had her second kid, but we're not going to talk about that.
Oh no, no! I want to bring something up about that kid though. I want to bring something up. That goddamn name. That name.
Epic name. I know. Yes.
What was it like?
I forgot now. It's a Hawaiian. This is a Hawaiian name. I mean, like.
Wait, I'm gonna pronounce it. Ready? So we can go.
Oh, we're on the button.
Gonna get canceled for that one.
We're on the button. And let's move on. One last match for NXT this week. NXT Tag Team Championship. It is Fraxium, Mason Fraser, and Axiom versus OTM. Bronco Nemo and Lucian Price. Do you see a title change finally happening here, or Fraxium keeping the title?
No, Fraxium still stays champions because, for the love of God, they've defied all the odds. So what's the point? What's the point on betting against them? Because I'm pretty sure. How long are they champions for?
I don't even know, but it's the second reign. It's not their second reign in this whole thing because they lost to Chase Stu and they got him back. And they got him back
in the matter of like a week,
a couple of weeks. It was on NXT television. They went back at a PLE. So
Jesus, what's the point of betting against Fraxium? Because
who knew this was going to happen? Right? Who knew?
They defied Nathan Frazier.
They defied logic.
Nathan Frazier was hurt. He had a face mask and still fucking won.
They both had matches in the same. Both had matches the same night and still defended their tag team titles.
And still won.
It's crazy to me.
Fraxium, no, this is just defying fucking logic. Fraxium, no, this is just defying Fraxium. That's what we call them.
Okay, let's jump over one last thing. AEW, they have a theme show this week. It's called Maximum Carnage.
Oh, you said themed.
What did you think I said?
Steamed, like steamed hams.
What?
It's like 10 minutes to 11.
So what?
Because I thought you said steamed hams, and now I'm actually hungry for steamed hams.
Maximum Carnage is happening this week on Dynamite. I don't know what the fuck the name means, but what it is. It's happening.
It's Maximum Carnage. Maximum Carnage is also a movie of Venom.
Okay.
Oh no, that's Here Comes the Car. Never mind.
Anyway, they have some news matches announced for Wednesday's show. Well, they just announced little this morning because I woke up. I started checking my phone for other stuff for the show, right? And I'm like, oh, they just announced this match. It is the Her Syndicate Bobby Lashley, and MVP is wrestling versus
Oh my God.
the AEW World Tag Team Champion Power Party and Mark Briscoe in
Why
a
not?
6-man tag. I'm intrigued by MVP wrestling on AEW TV for the first time. I'm intrigued.
Can we get Cedric?
Cedric is in NXT.
Yeah, can you just go to AEW?
No, he's actually doing a really good job at NXT right now.
Okay, fair enough.
He's doing a good job out there. But he's also training. He's also training. He's also training. So, but anyway, hard thing to get all three of them wrestling. I didn't expect that. It's a big announcement. I didn't expect that.
Ooh. Oh wait, no. Could that work?
What? Hey, say it out loud.
Sorry, I'm yawning. MVP and Shelton Benjamin.
Venturing? Venturing. It's gonna be fun in the morning, guys. It's gonna be fun.
Benjamin and MVP. Either one of them pinning the champions and they get a shot.
I think that's what this is leading to.
Shot.
I think this is leading to Power Party versus Hurt Syndicate for the titles. It really does feel like it. I'm gonna finally get this. Hook defending his father against Christian Cage.
Wait, what? What is Taz in a poll?
No, Taz is remember Christian Cage took out Taz, and so Hook's finally facing off against Christian Cage.
Defending his dad. Introducing first the champion defending his father.
Hope Shivani's on the episode. Like, Sean Ivani was sick last week, so he missed the show last week. I hope Shivani's there for the Hook call. But it is so funny to me. They take It's Sting and become It's Hook. I think it's hysterical to me.
Look, it's still not over though. It's Sting.
Well, the Hook thing was pretty cool. I wish we saw it in person. We haven't seen it in person yet. I'd love to see that in person. Then we have the return of Kenny Omega to Dynamite facing up against Brian Cage.
Mega.
His first match back.
AEW.
In AEW. It's the big deal. His second match back officially, but first match back in AEW. Television.
Wow. Can you just say your first two matches back was Wrestle Dynasty?
And now on a special episode of Dynamite. That's pretty damn cool. That's pretty cool. Brian Cage is
an actual pretty underrated wrestler.
Who, Brian Cage?
Yeah.
I've seen Brian Cage wrestle in indies, and he's really good. Like, he's really good.
If they let him be him, he can be pretty good in the ring.
I'm actually intrigued by the Brian Cage Lance Archer tag team. Like, I'm really intrigued by that.
What is it? Murderous Machine?
Something like that. But I'm really intrigued by that. I love this. Them being taken seriously. Them being taken seriously.
Isn't Lance Archer's thing? Is if
everybody dies.
I beat him, I'm just gonna take you in as my partner now.
Yeah, I love it. I love this idea so much. By the way, Kenny Omega should look great against Brian Cage. Do you want a squash match? Or do you want a long match? What do you want?
What I want is not like a super long match or like a squash match. I want something where it makes them both look good, but Kenny is more dominant.
Got it. That's what I was wondering. Your opinion. I wanted your opinion. No, I wanted your opinion on that. So with the mixed people in mixed reactions to this, I'm like, what do you do with this match?
I want it to be.
I want Kenny to look good. I want Brian Cage to come out back.
I want Kenny. No. I was trying to say Cage. I want Cage to like show up, like show that he's some kind of
game. I have a day game out there.
Have a game. Show him that he's a threat, but then Kenny overcomes it.
True.
I want Brian Cage to at least look somewhat good and not just a fucking jobber.
I have a question for you. I have a question for you with Kenny Omega. Do you expect him to be the one to beat Mox?
Yes, with a mic over the head.
I mean, for the title.
Yes, with a mic over the head.
Okay, I was being serious. Do you expect him to be the one to beat the Mox?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. So what's gonna happen is he's gonna hit Mox with a mic over the head. He's gonna make him bleed, and then Don Callis gonna distract the ref. I'm literally just describing the ending of Winter's End or Winter's whatever.
Winter is coming.
But no, I'm gonna be honest. No, I don't see Kenny being the one.
No, okay. I was curious your opinion. I wanted your opinion on that. Just serious. Like,
no, I
is it Ospreay? Is it Ospreay then?
I know.
Okay, all right.
I actually don't know who's gonna.
I'm still sticking with Darby personally.
No, I know who's gonna do it.
Who?
Little Jimmy.
Little
Jimmy is gonna win.
I'm still sticking with Darby. I think Darby could be the one to do it. Personally,
it's gonna Stephanie. What's her name?
Stephanie McCare.
No, not Stephanie McCare. The one with John.
Maria Shafir.
Yeah, she's gonna be the one to beat him. I mean, technically, she's champion. She's the one holding the goddamn briefcase.
So John Moxley is defending the AEW World Championship in his hometown. Boy, that defeats the purpose of being a heel. Being a champion in front of your hometown. That defeats the purpose. But against Powerhouse Hobbs, who won the casino gauntlet match this past week,
which I do also hate it because half the people don't even get in the match.
Yeah, I love the concept of the casino gauntlet match. I actually don't mind it. They're doing a women's version this week.
Ooh.
And the women and the winner faces off against Mariah May in Australia.
Is it gonna be Tony Storm?
The upstart. Tony Storm.
The upstart.
So I expect Moxley to win, obviously. I do expect the upstart Tony Storm to face Mariah May in Australia.
And then,
I think, okay. What is the Tony Storm storyline? Is it amnesia or is he acting? What is she doing?
I say,
what's your opinion?
I say it's amnesia, but I also say it's a split personality where one half is the upstart Tony Storm and one half is the
Timeless.
Timeless. I could not think of her name.
That's okay. I'm going with the theory. There's two theories going on here.
One theory.
Oh, there's two theories. One is that this is a telenovela and she lost her memory, which is like it's hysterical.
That's hilarious.
But I'm going with because of Timeless Tony Storm's old school movie gimmick. That she's just doing the opposite of what Mariah did. She's doing the Mariah May character back at her. She's acting like the old Tony Storm to get in Mariah May's head.
And when it comes back down to it, Timeless Tony Storm.
It's been there all along.
Timeless Tony Storm has been there. It's just not timeless yet.
Exactly. I think that's a great idea.
So I guess you just call her Time Storm. Timeless Tony Storm. No, that's Time Tony Storm, bro.
Time Tony Storm. Well, that would be a fantastic culmination of the story. It would be great. So, all right. Well, on that.
Speaking of that note, do you think Tony Storm will beat Mariah May?
I'm torn, and I think I wonder how much of a big deal they're going to make this Australia show. If this Australia show is a big deal, I think that will be when Tony wins the belt back. But I don't know. Ideally, need to know.
So I got this.
Good. You're fine.
Also, I just want to say, loud as hell. I just got to say one thing. Can we have Jamie Hayter win her title back, please?
Jamie Hayter needs to get over. She's not over right now. She is not over right now.
What?
She is so not over right now.
I thought she was.
The Team Becky Lynch right now is not over at the moment.
The Team Becky Lynch.
I want Willow to win a title. Willow needs to win a damn title. That's who needs to win one right now. She's over. She's big over right now.
Give her.
Have her beat Mercedes. I still think Willow should beat Mercedes. But.
Please. I was also so pissed. What the hell's her name? The chick. The chick who's in love with Mariah May. What the hell's her name?
What?
The chick who was in love with Mariah May.
I don't remember anymore.
The one who Mercedes literally just beat.
Oh, Amir Shirkawa.
Yeah. I'm still pissed Mercedes fucking won after, God knows, 4 attempts on a figure 4 leg lock.
I didn't get through that match again. I didn't watch that match. That was a really good fucking match. That was a really good match.
It was a good match. But the problem that pissed me off more is Mercedes just hit one Moneymaker. Fucking call it. It's not the one-winged angel. Have someone get out of it. For the love of God. I do not like Mercedes. I despise her. For the love of God, I was so pissed when it took one Moneymaker. One! And you see me on the camera. One! This is the fucking one-winged angel. This is the goddamn stupid face buster, which is the worst looking fucking finisher ever. I apologize.
Wow! I did not see that rant coming. I
fucking hate her. Just lose.
I did not see that.
Just lose. I get it. You have money, but shut the fuck up and lose.
Wow, I did not see that rant coming on any level. That was amazing.
I'm done now. I'm done now.
We can't follow that. We're going to wrap up. We have to wrap up.
I'm done now. I'm done.
I believe we are done for the show. We're going to end the show here on that. Perfect for me right now. Because I closed one door and opened the new hero of this show. So we're going to close with this. Thursday, we'll be back with Mark. And we will get into the Chris Charlton controversy and anything else going on between now and then. And see how Dynamite Maximum Carnage went. We'll see how that goes. Next Sunday we'll be back, and next Sunday we'll be back, and Teenage Genesis will be that night. We can look at the card for that show, and that headline between Nick Nemeth and Joe Hendry.
And again, if Joe Hendry wins, I'll become a believer.
And also GCW is going to hit me that night as well. So that's also a thing going on that night, and everything else going on in the next week. So thank you all for listening to the first episode of Generation Evolution. Obviously, for people commenting, it worked this time. Yeah. And thank you all for joining us. I'm Blake.
I'm Christian.
And we'll see you on Thursday.
It's so weird saying that.
I know. We'll see you on Thursday.
Have a good one.
Have a good day, everybody.
Okay, bye.
Darkness, did I wait too long to turn the lights back on?
Thank you so very much. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night.